current is so strong, it's going to make it hard to keep these snares in place. But when some of this water moves out of here, I'll readjust these snares and find these pinch points where they're working over the top of this dam. Perfect staircase made out of tree vines. That worked out nice. Well, it's December 3rd. We got a whole lot of trapping ahead of us, so stay tuned. Off of that last rain we got, this water's kind of backed up in this buckbrush, and there's a lake out here. This land goes up just a little bit higher behind this beaver lodge, and I got a 330 conibear on this little canal. This was dry 2 weeks ago, and we're going to go down this canal right here, this ditch that leads into the lake. I got another conibear. I'll go down there and check it. See how I got this stick over the top. One thing that helps hide the trap somewhat. It also keeps them from climbing over the top of the trap. But you can see right over here, I'm going to show you this lodge. The water is just now getting up enough to where they'll start using this lodge. up a beaver 2 days ago on this set. You can see I got a 330 covering the entrance of this lodge right here. And all up and down this lake, there's they got these mud pies pushed up on the bank. I picked up another one on a snare down here about a week ago, so just a matter of time keeping these sets in, keeping them working. And it hadn't been easy. I'm just picking them up, one here, one there. I doubled one day on snares on a crossover on a dam, but other than that, it's just been picking up a stray here and there. So I just have to keep working, keep different things, keep trying different things, and just keep picking up beaver here, beaver there. They'll add up at the end of the month. When I put this set in, I really had this set for like a dry land otter set, but when that water came up, it backed the water back up into here. I picked up a beaver just down this same little canal. When that water came up, I was able to get a beaver in here, but now it's just a perfect run of water, and now it's just a little pinch point right here. Perfect spot to either get a beaver or an otter that's working up through this buckbrush here. I got a foothold over here on right beside this little crossing. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that foothold over. I'm gonna leave the conibear in. I'm gonna try to just work all these conibears in here, maybe take these footholds down to Tully, see what I can do on some footholds down there. We got several more conibears to check, and I think I've got 5 snares on these dams up in the woods, so this is a perfect place to pick up an otter or a beaver on this little canal here. Well, it's the first run since starting back. I took one day off just to kind of recuperate, go to church, and start back fresh. Started fresh on Monday. This is the first run. I got 16 snares on this ditch. Only one of them got knocked down, so. But I see air bubbles in this creek. I mean, they're coming close to these snares. I'm just barely missing them. I got a double snare under this log. I'm gonna show you. But and I got this thing fenced off pretty heavy, but I may need to go ahead and cover on that low end of that log. They may be going over the top instead of going under. So I'm going to show you now. I may drop one more snare in there just to make sure I got that covered. But it's not very cold. Only got down to about 45 last night, so we need to get some cold weather. Maybe something will happen. But something moved in this creek, because I mean there's air bubbles all over. I'm going to show you now. See, I got a pole, a snare on either side of that pole in the deepest part of the middle of this channel where they're going under this log. But on that low end over there, they could be crossing over the top, so I'll probably maybe block that a little bit better and then add one more snare there. Just wait on some weather and we'll see what happens. But I got this creek covered pretty thorough. It didn't look like anything moved down there by that lodge, the main lodge where I'm seeing all the peel sticks at. But this could be an otter, or could be some muskrat in here. Something making all these air bubbles. But I just gotta wait them out. Over and out. This was that steep bank we set up yesterday. I tied off on these two logs. I was a little bit worried if that'd be enough to hold it, but I came up here, I could see all this was torn up real well. This is the second catch of the day. I had two other snares that got bumped. And I had a real nice beaver in that other one. Now I got a medium-sized beaver now. He's up here in these bushes. Let's go get him now. He's got that wire pulled all the way out. I figured he'd go back towards the water, but he went towards the land. Rain always helps, but I still think I had some of these snares a little bit too far back. Most of the action is up closer to the road, and these are some snares that I just put in a couple days ago. That one that I caught that bigger beaver on, it had been there for probably 5 days, and it got bumped one time, but I think most of the activity is up a little bit closer to this road, plus the rain last night. So that's two. I got one more snare I can check up here.